TV, I don't have to be there. Your results are standing. Your results tell everything, Ange.
Okay, all right. So, Fozzie, your assumption is that I should resign. Is that right?
I think you are paid to qualify the team. Then when you get there, you should get. Yeah, I think you should put your hand up and say, in the last two qualification campaigns, I've failed and I'm paid to do it. That's what you're paid for.
So you're saying I should resign. So you're saying I should resign.
I think
that's your opinion. Is that right?
That's my opinion.
Fine. So you've stated your opinion. Let's move on.
What do you ask?
So, is there any other questions, or is that it? Is that your whole medical analysis of it?
Well, are you going to?
Sorry?
Are you going to resign then? That's the next question.
No, of course I'm not going to resign. I always put my future in the people who make those decisions. Now, if the people who I put a lot more credibility in than your assumption or your analysis.
Fine. I'm just going on your results, right? I'm not attacking you personally.
I know you are. Yes, well, okay, you're not attacking me personally. That's great. I feel much better because you're a really close mate. I don't care what you think of me personally.
We're not on here to be mates. What are you talking about? I'm not here to be your friend. I'm saying you're paid to get results to a certain degree and you didn't get them. All right, and so you started this show by pointing to the players that they're not good enough, and we'll rerun the tape if you want. It wasn't just that they're not playing competitive football. You talked about their technical quality.
Yep.
Well, it might wash against South Korea. It doesn't wash against China, 87th in the world, who then lost to Jordan, ranked 99th in the world. But what's the technical quality of the Chinese and the Jordanians?
Well, what's your point then, that our technical quality was good enough, was it? Is that
good enough to qualify, good enough to beat China, who should never beat us at any level of the game. And if you lost to China, you should put your hand up and say, that is not good enough. And not point to the players. Look.
Okay, well, all right, keep going.
After Peru, you said that the players aren't being taught to play a back four. Fine. Right? Then after your draw to Laos, right, you said that the Laos players don't go to school and therefore that's the secret to their success. And after this one, you've just pointed to the players. I mean, my point was, you're paid to qualify.
Why do you keep saying I pointed to the players? You're obviously not listening to me, mate. So if you're going to keep on, look, and to be honest, what's the point of this interview? What's the point of this interview? Les, I mean,
let me ask you.
Craig Foster doesn't think. All right, Craig Foster thinks I should resign.
Well, go. You have a minute and tell us what.
Ange, let me ask you this:
can I answer it?
When you announced the squad before the tournament, you were very confident about the quality of this team, the preparation that you've had. You took the team to South America. You didn't mention the fact at the time that only 8 players in the squad are playing competitive football, which we know is the case. So if you were confident with the team, if you thought that this was a good squad, then I guess the question has to be asked, what went wrong over there?
Well, as I said, Les, in my opinion of being over there and working with this team, we have got a good squad. Unfortunately, the lack of quality competitive games for the players leading into the tournament didn't help us, and we struggled in a number of areas because of that. Now, look, it's quite obvious what's happening here. You don't think you guys think I should resign? I'm saying I'm leaving that decision to people who'll make it. Now, if they come to the same conclusion as Craig Foster, the eminent expert in the studio, great. I walk away. Everyone's happy. You're happy. Everyone's happy, right? I'll move on with my coaching career. But I'm not going to sit here and being criticised and people telling me I should resign when I've worked damn hard over the last 5 or 6 years to do as best as I can with the conditions that I've had. Hold on a sec, because I can hear somebody about to butt in again, and I'm not. Oh, you're enjoying it, are you? So you're being smart as well. Well, that's the problem, though, isn't it? That you sit there and you think, well, all right, let's get rid of Ange Postecoglou. Let's bring in the technical director that you're suggesting. If he came in, what would he say? Would he say that the current conditions in which we're developing young players is good or not? Just a simple yes or no.
He would say it's good enough. It's good enough to beat Laos, and it's good enough to beat China.
Oh, okay.
He would say it needs serious improvement, like we all say.
Okay.
So we agree with you. Okay. What's your point?
No, you don't. No.
I just agreed with you.
There's no real point.
Ange, I think you need to accept the point that, I mean, there are a lot of elements that go into failing in a World Cup qualifier, including the fact that maybe our kids are not being brought up right, and we did discuss that a lot on this program. But ultimately, you've been in charge, I think, since 1999, and there hasn't been. We've qualified through Oceania for the various World Cups. Didn't do much once we got there, and now we're in Asia, which is stronger than Oceania, obviously, and we can't qualify in two different tournaments. So there has to be question marks over the coaching, doesn't there?
That's fine. And I welcome the scrutiny. Anyone, and like I said, if a decision is made that I'm not the right person for the job, I'll walk away. But I'm not going to sit here and take it from people who weren't even there telling me that I can't coach or I'm not a good coach because of one thing, and that is their result. Now, Les, you say that our results haven't been great. Now, the last time we reached the semi-final of the World Youth Cup was a long, long time ago. I didn't take over the year after we reached the semi-final. In the two preceding Under-20 World Cups before I took over, in 97 and 99, I actually improved the results once we got to 2001 and 2003. Now, look, I'm not saying here that everything's great. I'm saying that there needs to be a review. I'll welcome the scrutiny. Welcome the scrutiny of my coaching. No problem. I'll welcome any scrutiny, provided it's informed, it's not ignorant, and it's not agenda-based. And you know, the actual garbage I've had to put up today for coming onto your program is, I just think, A, disrespectful to me when you can't even get the facts right, and B, isn't going to change my mind about what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that in the hands of people who are informed. And like I said, if they come to the same conclusion as our expert in the office there, then great. Then I move on with my coaching career. If not, I hope I can contribute as I have in the past. And I'm sure with the review, the way it's going, and the emphasis has now been put on youth development, not on individuals, but actual youth development, I think that things will improve. And they won't improve quickly, because it can't in that sort of area, but over the next few years I'm sure that things will, not only our results will improve, but more importantly the technical ability and the calibre of players we're producing will improve.
All right, Ange, thanks for having the good grace to come on the program. Whatever you do, we wish you the very best of luck.
Thanks very much, Les.